Recently did a video on here about look and leaves, which is when a client books in, he shows up, normally he's paid no deposit or a very small one, looks at the girl and is like, nah, and leaves, or hurls abuse at her and leaves. This person has just left a comment on that video saying, what if the opposite happens? Like the client books in and the girl arrives and she leaves. And I have 2 story times from my clients that I'm going to share with you. There's probably more that I've forgotten about, but these 2 immediately jumped into my brain the second I saw this. So yes, this is a real thing that does happen to clients, and I'm going to give you as much detail as I can on their situation so maybe you can understand context where this might happen. So the first time I heard about this was a client who booked me for an out call for an hour. He ended up extending for 2 hours. When I arrived, he was actually waiting outside for me. It was a hotel. He's waiting outside smoking a cigarette, and he was wearing all like country boy gear. Country men, they have a certain attire here in Australia, and it's like an immediate pickup. Like we can just tell that they're a country boy. Finished his cigarette, he came over to me, and when he started talking, I realized that he was missing his front 4 teeth. Well, he had all of his teeth on the bottom and the teeth on the side. He was missing his front 4 teeth. I didn't think anything of it because I've actually had a lot of clients who are missing teeth, and I didn't really give a shit. I don't care if he's missing teeth. He's being nice to me. I don't care. Anyway, we get upstairs to the room. We do the first hour. When he's extended and he's having, I guess, a bit of a rest is what he's having. He starts telling me about how he was really anxious because the last time he tried to book someone, which is actually someone who's also based in Brisbane and who I know but I'm not friends with, she arrived to the booking and literally was like, ew, and left. And he's like, what the actual fuck just happened? When he texts her being like, hey, why did you just leave? That was me. Like, I've got the money here. She's like, I know you can't afford me. What? I mean, I expect nothing else from such a snobby person. I'm just going to say that about her. Anyway, that was a time that a client has been look and leaved from. Another one of my clients, he is a bigger gentleman, and he's also an Indian gentleman, and I'm just mentioning that because that becomes part of the story. I've been seeing this client quite a few times. He's freaking lovely to me. He's a bigger guy, which means some positions are a little tricky, that kind of thing. That's just something that goes with seeing bigger clients. This client just told me that he booked a worker for the first time. He waited in the lobby of the hotel. She came down, saw him, and literally just left and never answered his messages, didn't refund his deposit, nothing like that. And when he reached out and said, hey, what happened? Did you have like a medical emergency? I can sit and wait a bit longer if you need, all that sort of thing. She pretty much said that she didn't want to see him, 1, because he's a big guy, and she's not comfortable with that, and 2, because he's Indian, she's not comfortable with seeing an Indian man. Which is really weird because her ad didn't say anything about needing to know what race somebody was, or that she didn't see certain clients. Like that was not on her ad, so he was just completely blindsided. So yeah, this does really happen to our clients.